Pharrcast episode 30.
Good morning, Jose Peña joining us this morning, our IT director, who will, elaborate on free laptops, but you have to wait. Free laptops, that information coming up. But before we get to the free laptops, there's valuable information on our new digital literacy program. Okay, Jose, so what's this program all about? We just launched, and it's already having great feedback in our community.
First of all, thank you for having me here this morning. Again, we're very excited that we're finally at this phase, right? We've been planning this for the past, for some time now, onboarding our staff, educating our staff, getting them trained up. And very excited that we now have opened up our classes. Our Memorial Library has been wonderful in hosting us to start our first cohort of students come in, right? Residents. Come in for classes. But we're very excited that we're here. We've been getting wonderful feedback from our participants and as well as from other residents trying to find out how can I get involved? When can you host a class, additional classes? So we have a really good program that just started and very excited.
So these classes, and correct me, if I'm wrong, but these classes are designed for residents in our community that obviously want to explore some of the basic skills on how to use a laptop, a computer, right? From navigating the internet to how to make a payment online, things of that nature. Use some of the basic programs that are already, incorporated into these devices when you purchase them. And I know that there's a lot of people in our community that want to go through that training, but there's not a lot of resources out there. So now through the City of Pharr, through a grant that we were awarded, we can offer these classes. And upon the completion of these classes, this is where the free laptop comes into play. So talk to me about that.
So this was made possible through a grant from the Methodist Healthcare Ministries Foundation. And this was where we always wanted to be when the city first started with our broadband program. So again, the mayor and our elected officials, they really wanted us to continue and develop to a sustainable workforce, work with our partners in our schools to be able to do internships, but really get them involved more directly with us as well. So again, this grant really helped us start our training program, and it also funded our staff. It trained our staff, and we actually already up to 15 interns from PSJ High School working with us while they're doing their dual enrollment classes at our local college. So again, very excited getting this program off the ground now, and definitely. Our trainer has put a really good, solid program.
Who's your trainer?
Our trainer, Miss April.
Okay.
Shout out to
April.
Yeah.
Who's doing a great job.
Definitely. She's doing a great job stepping up and working with our digital navigators, which is our some staff on our team that were trained on how to educate the community in regards to how to use computers, how to properly research something or find information on the internet, what are reliable sources of information, and where it's not always the getting those crazy emails that
right.
You think something's going to happen, but just making awareness. But again, our training programs are grouped. We're going to start calling individuals based on the language of choice, either English or Spanish classes. And we really just have two levels. Either you're an entry level, you're a beginner, meaning, we're going to start teaching you the very basics of a computer.
Right, how to create an email, how to make a
Exactly.
payment, how to explore the internet and things of that nature.
Exactly. And then we also have our intermediate classes that we'll be hosting soon too.
Perfect. So, Jose, if there's anyone watching this podcast, this is only for Pharr residents as of now? Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So if there's any Pharr resident watching this and they are interested in being part of this class, this program, who can they contact? Where do they start?
Sure. They can, it's as easy as calling our Pharr Connect internet service support line, which is 956-402-2699. 2000, or they can just go to our website at the Pharr Connect page, and we have it right up on top, register for digital literacy classes.
English and Spanish classes, correct?
Yes. Yeah, we'll have them in both English and Spanish, and it'll be all the presentation material and the language of speaking. So it's full Spanish or full English.
All of their deliverables will be provided by the city of Pharr. Okay, yes. Perfect. Now, how long is this class? I mean, is it Monday through Friday for 2 weeks? Elaborate on those details once they've moved to step 2, which is they've already checked off the box in the registration process.
Sure. So we're going through the registrations that have come in, and when we identify a full class of 20, we're starting to reach out to these residents to make them aware that a class is beginning and if they're ready to start the class. Right now we have 2 classes going on, our first 2 classes. 2 weeks ago, we started with our entry-level Spanish class. They meet Tuesdays and Thursdays in the mornings from 9 to 11. This week, we just started our first entry-level English class, and they meet Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 to 3 in the afternoons. But again, we are looking at options for doing evening or even weekend classes, but and also we'll be considering other days of the week. But again, that's kind of the basic information we ask on the registration form, but we'll be putting classes together as the facilities become available.
Right, as we go, because this will be a continuous program.
Yes, definitely. This program will be funded through their grant up until the end of next year, December of 2026.
That's awesome. So in this modern world where everything is digital, obviously, right? Everyone's on their cell phones, their computers. We know that computer literacy is extremely important, but for our community, especially those that are just learning some of these basic skills, what's the long-term impact for our community, you know, with this type of program?
I hope it's something where they're going to take a lot of good information. Like I said, it's a very good environment to be in. Our trainers, our digital navigators, and speak very well and will accommodate to our students. We walk them through, showing them one at a time if we need to, the different components of a computer, and just making them feel comfortable. Because that's always somebody who's not familiar with technology. I experienced it kind of helping my mom get to use a computer, right?
Right, our parents.
They're nervous, or they find it like they're a little bit afraid or intimidated that they might break it. And, you know, it's one of those things, once you make somebody feel comfortable, they'll be much more easy to walk them through and learn. But, you know, with the laptop that they will be provided at the end of the program, you know, we hope they can be able to do telehealth appointments. If they can't visit a doctor, their laptops have cameras on them that they can do virtual appointments with their doctor. We hope that, you know, or if they're interested in higher education, you know, nowadays a lot of colleges and universities offer classes online. And that's what we really want to see, that our students, either if they're elderly or younger adults, that they take something from it and either improve and continue education or even find remote jobs. Nowadays, you can work for anyone in the country from the comfort of your home. And those are the nice stories we want to see come out of this.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. Congratulations. This is a great program spearheaded under you and your amazing staff with the IT department. So once again, that number, if anyone's watching that want to be part of the digital literacy training program, what's that number, Jose?
956-402-2000.
Any other information you want to mention?
No, we're just very excited, and please bear with us. We're trying to accommodate as many people as possible and trying to make sure we can use all the different city facilities that our city has. And we're working through scheduling facilities at the moment, and more classes will be opening up very soon.
Congratulations once again. We know you're going to be really busy in the next couple of weeks and even months. But once again, a lot of this information is also being posted on our social media. So make sure to follow us on LinkedIn, City of Pharr Facebook, Instagram, and we got you covered. Thank you so much for joining us, Jose. Once again, this has been an episode of the Pharrcast.
Thank you.